Scott, I want to ask you, obviously, as you mentioned, addiction, it's a disease. It's an everyday battle. I want to know from you, when you wake up in the morning and you put your 2 feet on the ground, what is it that motivates you to continue staying this course? You're 7 months sober. You've got so much ahead of you. What is the driving force behind that and the hope that you pull day in and day out, that you know that you're going to be able to walk through life and continue on this journey and make a difference?
Okay, so it's it's easy for me right now. I'm on I'm from New Orleans. We had a newspaper called Lagnappe. Lagnappe means something extra. Like I'm on Lagnappe right now.
Uh-huh.
I should not be here. I overdosed in 2020. My wife found me face down, purple, called the ambulance. I am on God's time. And so for me, my motivation when I get up every morning is that I'm going to go help somebody and I'm going to be present for my family. Because I've always been a good dad when I would compare it to other coaches, but I wasn't present. My kids were afraid of me. This would be the first time that I get to watch my son play high school football. And I'm not going to miss a second of it, like, so for like, I'm not going to miss a game. Like, can you imagine? Maybe y'all can't imagine, but coaches, it's hard to get to a Friday night game. It's hard to get to when he was in 8th grade, getting to an 8th grade game. Like it's impossible, and I'm going to watch my son play. I've seen my daughter's volleyball games. I'm going to see my other daughter's swim meets. I mean, are you kidding me? Like, God's got me right where I'm supposed to be, right where I'm supposed to be. And this nonprofit's going to help with that. And the cool part you bring up about the athletes is that I'm working with a group out of Birmingham, Impact Recovery, and we're going to open up a place for athletes by next year, so we're going to have a recovery place for athletes, because if I believe that if you can get athletes to start believing in sobriety and believing in recovery, I feel like we can change the world, because I feel like athletes is what everybody looks up to.
I love that too. Impact Recovery. I actually know some of the folks behind that and sort of how that got birthed and where it is now. So, that's awesome.
I figured I could bring that up and you'd bring up Adams. So that's good.
Yes, there it is. Yes. I wasn't going to do it for you, but Adams, great guy. And, he's had, he's been a great partner, and he's done a lot of work with the Addiction Prevention Coalition, which is another partner here in, Central Alabama that provides a lot of resources and, really helps people kind of dig in and figure out sort of next steps. And of course, the prevention piece, right? It's the education and prevention along with the recovery and the hope. So such good stuff.
QR code one more time for eliminatethewhisper.com. The QR code, eliminatethewhisper.com. If you're watching us live, you can use the QR code. If you're on replay, it still works, even if this is not live for you right now, whenever you're watching this. EliminateTheWhisper.com. Scott, as we say goodnight to you, popping back up Forrester because I want his reaction. Be careful what you pray for, man, because early on in Tuscaloosa, I was starting to lose my hair, and I said a prayer one night. I said, man, I want to have Scott Cochran's hair. And dang it, now we do. Now I've got your hair.
Hey, I got one request.
That's so good.
I'm getting a copy of this book, right?
That's right.
Absolutely.
Yes.
You
Yes.
it's it.
Okay, because I'm dying to read it. I'm dying to read it.
I'll grab your mailing address and send it your way. I do appreciate it. Gosh, it's just been amazing to watch your journey, and my ears perk up when I hear your name. You're going out there, you're doing good stuff, and man, don't lose that energy. You bring a special energy, and we just appreciate knowing you and calling you a dear friend.
Yeah. Let me hear it one more time. Where are those job takers at?
Get my job takers, baby!
Fantastic. He's Scott Cochran. EliminateTheWhisper.com.
Thank you,
buddy. Be blessed.
Appreciate it.
Yeah. Thank you very much. Scott Cochran right there.